Hello everyone, welcome back to BFX Factory once again, and welcome back to another exciting Unreal Engine tutorial. In today's video, we will be creating this beautiful scene using the all new plugin of Unreal Engine 5, that is PCG, Procedural Content Generation. I will show you the two process of populate this landscape with rocks and plants. So make sure to subscribe my channel if you are new to my channel. You are going to learn lots of things. So let's start the video. So here we are inside of Unreal Engine 5 and this is what we are going to create now. So let's start from the scratch. So first I will create a new level so that you can understand from the beginning. So let's go to File, New Level, and here I am choosing this empty level, Create. Then I will add some light setup here. So simply I will go to Windows, and here you can see Environment Light Mixture, and here just enable everything. After enable everything, your light setup is ready. All you have to do is go to Skylight and simply enable the real-time capture. Okay, so our light setup is completed. Now we will go to landscape mode here, and let's create a simple landscape. I am choosing this section size of 127 quads and hit create. So now let's go to our selection mode again, and now I am going to use water body. So I will search for water and I'm going to select this water body ocean. So drag and drop. So you can see the ocean is created. So next I will create a hill or mountain here, small mountain. So I will go to my landscape again, blueprint, and here I will choose custom brush landmass. Okay, so select this and let's select any of this place. Yeah, and now I will move this to something like here. Let's rotate this little bit, and I will move this point to here and another point to something like here. Okay, so this process may take some time, so make sure you will take your own time, spend some time on this. Okay, and also I will change the spline of my water body. So let me go to selection mode, and here if I choose the water body ocean, I can move this point wherever I want. Okay, that's fine for me. Again I will go to my landscape mode and let's work on our mountain or whatever you can say. Okay, this one. So let's move this to here and this one to here. Let's create another point here over this line. Right click, add spline point, and also I will move this to something like here. Actually height is too much, so we will modify that later. Okay, let's leave this like this. So if I go to right side, here you can see the details option of this mountain. So first I will go down, and here we have curl noise. So I will increase the value like this. Okay, so whatever I want, I will change the value like this. Okay, make sure you change the value according to your requirement. So I will keep it like this actually. Then I will go to my displacement and increase this. Yeah, this is fine. And then I will select my landscape brush and move it little bit like this. Also we can sculpt wherever we want to sculpt. Okay, so I will select this sculpt option and I can sculpt this mountain little bit like this if you want. Okay, otherwise you can leave this like it is. Okay, so let's add the material now. So I have already created the blend material and I don't want to waste your time here. So if you want to know about the blend material, how to create that, you can watch this video in my channel. This is so easy and useful process for everyone. So I'm going to use my created blend material here. So this is my material. I will simply select the landscape and then go down. Here we have landscape material. I will drag and drop this here. Now my scene is completely white. All I have to do, go to landscape mode, and here I have to select this plus icon and wet blender layer and save this. Okay, it will automatically create a folder, so don't worry about that. So now you can see our top material is applied to everywhere. Now I'm going to brush the sand material to my seashore. Okay, so I will select this one. Okay, and I'll simply brush this sand material wherever I want. Yeah, let's change the light direction to see the result. Yeah, this is looking fine. You can see this will be my scene. I will populate my tree and whatever stuffs I'm going to add only in this area, not in other area. Okay, let's go to selection mode again. So now our next step is to add some rocks in this seashore. In some new process, we will be use the procedural content generation process. Okay, so let's go and create that. So I'm going to create a new folder here. Right click, new folder, PCG tutorial. Okay, and before use that, make sure to enable the PCG plugin. So you have to enable here, go to edit, plugin, and simply search for procedural. Okay, this one, procedural content generation framework. Okay, so simply enable this and you will find that option. So before creating the PCG, I am going to create a blueprint. So right click, blueprint class, and here I am going to use this actor option. This will be my spline BP. Let's open this, and in the right side I will search for tag, and here you can see the tag option. I will click on this and I'm going to rename this as spawner. Okay, yeah, that's all, and simply compile. And yes, one more thing I have forgot, go to add and search for spline and simply select this spline option. Okay, and here you will get this spline. Okay, so compile and save. Right, so close that again. Now we will create a new PCG. So right click, PCG, PCG graph. PCG means procedural content generation. Okay, so don't be confused. So click here. This will be my this will be my shore rock 1. Okay, double click. So this will be our graph. So let's start working on this. So first I will create a projection here. Right click, projection. Okay, this one, and simply connect the landscape to here. Okay, just follow the step and you will get a result. And then you can see this input will connect this to spline sampler. Okay, again we will connect this spline input to get some spline data. Okay, so connect this and search for this one, get spline data. Okay, and under this get spline data in the right side you can see some options. Just change this actor filter to all world actors. Then under this actor selection tag, write spawner. Okay, and that's all. Then our next step will be go to spline sampler and change this subdivision per segment to something like 2 or 3. You can change later also. Okay, so don't worry about that. So let's come into our projection option and just turn off this project rotation. Okay, and this all are same, don't worry about this. So let's connect this output in with our transform points. This one Here we can change the scale, change the rotation and our offsets. Okay, so we will see later. Again we will connect this to our static mesh spawner. Okay, that's all. Let's connect this to here. Okay, so all you have to do is select our rock in this static mesh spawner. Okay, so here we have mesh entry. Let's open this, and yeah, here we have to specify our mesh. So I have already downloaded some Quixel assets. So if I go to my 3D asset, here I have some rocks, so I'm going to use this one, drag and drop and save. Okay, so let's minimize this and see what will be the result. So let's drag and drop this first. Here nothing is happened. So what we have to do, we have to drag and drop this blueprint also. Okay, and now you can see, so we have only one rock now. How to change that? So let's rotate this in this direction, and here you can see a point, this one. If I move this, you can see rocks are spreading automatically. Okay, so take your time and create the path according to your wish. We will change the density and much more things here later, so don't worry about that. So I want to create a new point here, so right click, add spline point, and I will move this here. Okay, you can change the path anywhere like this. Okay, but I want to place the rocks near to this seashore. Okay, so suppose this will be perfect for me. So let's open our graph now. Okay, and keep this here, and let me maximize this for you. And yeah, if you go to this spline sampler, here we have subdivision per segment. You can increase this like 3, 5 and whatever you want. Okay, and then we will go to our transform points. Here we will increase the scale first. Okay, so I want my minimum scale will be 2 and maximum scale will be 3 or 5. I can add here also 5. Okay, now my scene is okay, but I want some variations in rotation. So let's change the rotation. Minimum rotation I am going to use -30 and maximum will be 90. Okay, you can change this manually like this. Okay, and if you want to decrease the density, simply go to spline sampler and change its value to 2. Okay, we can add other rocks here. Yeah, that's the process. One more thing I will show you. If I go to my projection and if I select on this project rotation, you can see the changes. Okay, this will incline according to the landscape. Basically this will be my scene, so I will work according to this scene only, this place only. Okay, so let's add some another rocks. For that, first I will save this one. Okay, and let's close this. And again, if I open my content browser under this PCG tutorial folder, right click on this PCG graph, duplicate, and this will be my rock 2. Okay, this is my rock 1 and this is my rock 2. Okay, so let's open this, and what I will do, I will change the mesh only here. Okay, so I will replace the mesh by another mesh. Suppose this one. Okay, this one I'm going to change. So I will drag and drop this mesh to here, and let's change the Okay, let's save it and close this, and let's drag and drop this to here. And you can see another meshes also come to our scene. We can change like this, and let's change the scales and whatever we have. So let's go to our transform points first. I will keep this here so that you can see. Okay, so I'm going to change its scale like 3 and 1, and rotation I'm going to use something like this, and offset will be something like this. So I will leave this like this. You take your time and create your own. So now our next process is populate this island with the coconut trees. So I have downloaded some coconut trees from the website. You can download any trees from the internet. There are lots of trees are there. So let me show you. This is my coconut tree. Okay, this is so simple. So let's create another PCG graph for our mountain. Okay, and this process is different. To populate the coconut trees on this mountain, process is different from this spline process. Okay, so make sure to follow the steps. So again I will go to PCG tutorial. Here I will make a new PCG graph, right click and PCG graph, and this will be my tree 1. Okay, open. Watch carefully, this process is different from that spline process. So let's open this and grab this landscape and connect this to something like surface sampler. Okay, again connect this to our transform points, and one more thing we need, that is static mesh spawner. Okay, that's all. Okay, we don't need more things here. So here I will select my coconut tree here. So select the static mesh spawner, and here we have mesh entries. So I have 2 trees, so I will click 2 times, 1 and 2. So first I will open this and select my coconut tree. My coconut tree is here. Okay, drag and drop to here, and another one is this. Okay, this one. Yeah, save. So let's minimize this and drag and drop into our scene. Make sure, remember I am showing you roughly. Okay, you take your time and change the value according to your requirement. Okay, this is not looking good, I know that. Okay, so make sure to take your time and work accordingly, but this is looking awesome. Okay, so in this way you can populate your island, your forest, whatever you want. So I explained you 2 process. The first one is for this shore rocks, and another one for this mountain. Okay, so use the process, and the next thing is let's add some more rocks here manually. Okay, so our graph work is completed. Now I'm going to use my Quixel bridge, I mean Megascan bridge folder, and I will manually add some rocks here. Okay, like this. This is time taking process, guys. Okay, so take your time and create. Okay, just like this. Just increase the scale and place under this water. That will look good. So in this process you can create the whole landscape, and this is what I wanted to show you, the process. I know this is not looking good, because if you want to make perfectly professionally, it will take so much time, 2 to 3 days with lots of details. So this is for today's video, guys. If you like this video, if this video is helpful for you at least 1%, then make sure to subscribe my channel, like my video, and please do comment in my comment section below. That will be motivation for me. So thank you so much. See you again next time. Have a nice day.